See this? See this here?
Yeah, no,
See how the flipping wind came in? Just freezing our asses off.
What altitude were you flying at?
10.5.
What?
Yeah. It's fucking cold, China.
Why at 10.5?
It was about Tulbach.
At 10.5?
7.5.
Oh, 7.5. I thought 10.5.
No, I'm not that crazy.
Yeah. No,
is that the next one, eh? 131.1.
Yep.
Okay, so that's correct, eh?
So basically just three, well, from here to there, it's three frequencies. It's 1248, actually four. 1248, 1311, back 1248, and then it's 1181.
Yeah, which is tower.
Yeah, and then back here it's 125. Anyway, we'll get to that.
Okay, temperatures are looking good. Cheek.
I'm going to say as little as possible now.
Is it? That's good because I'm going to say a lot, eh?
The all-seeing eye.
Nah, that's good. And because I wanna like work on stuff, eh? So that's why I decided this is not going to the GF so that I can actually learn something out. Otherwise it's just time that we are spending. Okay, no taxi light on this one. So let's just go through F5, just fix circuit breakers quickly. Good breakers, good. That's all set. So run price, RPM, oil pressure and temperature, good enough for taxing. Pressure is good, checked when we started. Mixture, fuel flaps, free flow flight controls. Fuel I set it at 96.
You're welcome. Morning Cycles, Romeo, final approach 20 with 18 inside.
Radio, stand squawked on 2000, 124.80, Morningstar, and Santa Carol area 131.1. Instrumentation, altimeter, set to 220. Now, I know that you bit different from Tyron, because I told Tyron, like, this is like 225, and you like, give it a little adjustment. Okay, doesn't do that, so I don't know, like everybody's got their own thing, eh? I understand why you do it though. Electrics, ammeter, and circuit breakers, which we've checked. Safety, harness, HS canopy, safety briefing. Safety briefing, emergency procedures which you experience whilst in aircraft. The first one will be rolling down the runway, experience emergency, going to close the throttle, brake and stop. The second one we've rotated, however there's sufficient runner to land back on, in which case we're going to close the throttle. We are going to apply flaps, land, brake and stop. Same scenario, but we've extended the runway or insufficient runner to land back on. We're going to try to attain glide speed of 72 knots, click 30 degrees left and right of the spinner, point to nose, place to land, switch off mags, close fuel, and then apply flaps, close master, land. And the same scenario, but we're comfortable that we can bring the aircraft to land safely on the circuit, in which case can do a short circuit, normal landing procedures. And lastly, we exceeded 50% of the runway or position of decision making, in which case we're not going to take any chances, close the throttle, brake and stop. Okay. Morning, Star Traffic, Foxtrot November, radio check please.
Foxtrot November, Echo Zero Romeo is reading you 5 by 5, I mean.
Foxtrot November, thanks very much.
Reading you 5 by 5.
That's a good thing. Morning Star Traffic, Foxtrot November, taxiing from Morningstar Southern Angus to holding point runway 20.
Yeah, when you do the radio check thing, just listen out when they respond, because they do sometimes, because like he asked now, 5 out of 5, how do you read me? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cape Town we go.
Brakes.
Working fine.
Yeah, my biggest weaknesses, there's so many. It's actually a good thing, because that means you know them. It's getting composure of the radio. When I know what I'm doing, I'm very composed. When I have, then it goes for a ball of crap. So that's one of them, and as a result of that, I must learn not to get distracted and always fly the plane first. The common habit, especially when you're writing shit. That I find that like there must be a better way. Yes. When you sit writing and it's like all over the place, and like you got to look down to right, and you got to fly, and you got Tyron telling you, listen, the ball's on the right, and I'm thinking, fuck man, I need to write.
Yeah.
So while I'm turning here, I'm checking gyros.
Today's going to be nice and bumpy.
Okay, it's all flying. starting to enjoy the flying. Gotta be honest, I think the more you start knowing a little bit, and
It is, yeah.
and I don't fool myself a little bit.
It's the unknown, you know.
It's one thing about me, you'll never see myself praising. Very critical. I joke a lot, but I'm very critical.
Doop, doop, boop, boop.
Yes, the Sutherland was fucking dead, eh? Nothing there.
When were you?
I was there on Monday.
Oh.
I was still going to solo. But that's what I want to do. Escape down things. Darren confused me. Changes his mind. We're coming into land, so says to me, that guy's landed so far already. It's fine, you can land short. And as I'm landing, he says, no, why are you landing short? You must land long. And then the guy's talking to me at the same time, eh?
Captain or what?
Yeah.
I'll tell you now.
It was quite a big plane that actually landed in front of us, eh? So let's just do power check. So we'll change, we'll pump on, power check, brakes on. Left. Been on 60, it's on 50. Right. Difference. Idle. Idle good. Exit 2000. I must just tell you, since the last time I flew with you, this is now I'm doing this last, not like I did before. Right, too many casual pilots forget good habits easily. Temperatures and pressures are now in the green, so we can take off. It's over 50 degrees Celsius. Master is on. Magnetors have been checked on start. Choke in. Power check done. Fuel checked. Flaps 1. Free flow flight controls. Too many casual pilots forget. Gyros, we checked on there. I don't really know what I would see if it's just standing here like.
Say again, sorry?
The gyro. I checked when we turned that the gyro worked.
Yeah, I think the ball will work
Yeah.
because it's gravity. But this has a gyro inside, so if the gyro is not working or not spinning, this will not move. This is just like this is just like an.
But how would I get that to move without moving the plane? I wouldn't. Eh?
No, you can't. So as soon as you turn left and right, that thing will bank left.
Okay.
So this moves with the turn. This moves in the opposite direction.
Cool. Harness hatches, canopy, safety briefing, electric meters, circuit breakers, and we're good. Brakes off. This is the other thing that normally some people say, what? Morning Star traffic, Foxtrot November, lining up runway 20, and other people say what I saw in the book, Morning Star traffic, Foxtrot November, entering runway 20.
Yeah, entering, lining up.
Because when you do a backtrack, you can't really say lining up, you got to say entering, right? Like
You'll say entering and backtracking runway 20.
Yeah, there you use the word entering. But it's not incorrect to say lining up, right?
Say again?
It's not incorrect to say lining up.
No, but I do actually agree with the entering, because you are entering and lining up.
Then I'm
the
going
lining
to
up
use,
is pretty much if you're standing just past the yellow line. Okay, now we're going to line up.
Then I'm going to use entering.
Entering, lining up, runway 20.
Where's this guy? Is this guy not?
He was on downward, so I think we have a bit of time now. Let's go.
Morning Star traffic, Foxtrot November, entering runway 20.
There he is behind us.
Last wind. The wind's what, from the southwest, right?
So it's southwest, yeah.
Transponder is on alt, DI, reading 191, we're on 200. Nothing I can do about that, right? Then landing light on, fuel pump on, flaps 1, strobe light on. Morning Star traffic, Foxtrot November, taking off runway 20. Turning right off the circuit, heading in easterly direction to Santa Cruz. Climbing to 1000 foot.
Awesome chopping.
Morning Star, Gyro plane echoes Romeo, approach 20, touch and go.
Can say that again. Like a little thingamabobber. Just as we. Oh sure, this probably might even be better as we climb.
Yeah, I think it's just copies here, that's a bit. It's better already. Because final is nice and smooth, just here it's a bit bumpy.
I remember being in a Cherokee and it was like all over the place.
Yeah. I'm sitting with the controls and...
Yeah, I had no muscles left.
Yeah. Okay, so there's Ribeiro.
The one on the left, right?
Yeah, so you just want to fly just to the left of it, there's a bird right there. Morning Star traffic, Foxtrot, November, airborne runway 20. Currently on left crosswind routing towards Ribeiro, climbing 1000 feet, Foxtrot, November.
Traffic in the Clipperville area, Papa Zulu Mike, Papa Warrior, 1,500 feet.
I can head straight to there?
Generators.
Yeah, a little bit more to the right, that's perfect. You see those four, what you call it, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, so again?
The pylons. The electrical pylons.
Yeah, well, no, that's fine.
Or 0 degrees, 13 knots.
13 knots. Okay, so right about now we can say we're gonna switch and descend to 15 because there's...
Morning Star traffic. Santa Cruz traffic, Foxtrot, November, 2000 feet northwest of the engine garage crossing the N1, changing frequency to 124.80. So used to Morning Star traffic.
Yeah. Oops, alright. So now...
Now, the traffic in this area would be, this is not Stellenbosch yet, is it?
There'll be predominantly 1248. But if you go to the south of Potara Hills, then you'll switch over to 1193, which is Stellenbosch.
Yeah, and we are sitting now.
So you can do another call, so we're over at the one stop, and we're going to descend to 15. And you can route slightly more to the right towards Potara Hills.
Traffic in the Potara Hills, morning, Foxtrot, November, 2000 feet overhead, engine garage N1, descending to 1,500 foot.
Alright, cool. And then we can go to the next.
Foxtrot, Kilo southbound, we're just 1 mile west of Beam Club. Once copy, that's time 1,800.
Alright, cover that, we'll keep a look at Foxtrot, November. Alright, so he's south of that copy there.
Because Romeo turning left base 20.
But he's well clear from us, all away from us. So you want to fly, yeah, the setting is perfect now. And then once we get those two dams there in that area, then we can switch over to Cape Town. And hopefully they will tell us to move in immediately.
Now, if they send you, would you sit on this side or that side of Bottlera Hills?
You'll fly around it. And then, like I said, it's more elongated, more west to east. It's not really south to north. So we're actually now to the... We are north of the Bottlera Hills, but we call it the northern slopes of the Bottlera Hills.
So this is the northern slopes.
Well, we are the northern side.
But we're going to route the southern slopes, right?
Yeah. We're going to go around it and be on that side of the... So right about now you can say 1248 where we are, and then just go down to 15 because we need to descend now.
Traffic in the Bottlera Hills, Foxtrot, November, 1,700 foot northeast of the Bottlera Hills, descending to 1,500 foot.
Switching 1181, routing Cape Town. Alright, you want to call them?
Yeah, we'll call them like that.
Alright.
Only make a full once. Now, when we're calling Cape Town Tower,
Okay.
after we call them, we are looking for not instruction, we're requesting to joining procedures for
Touch and go.
touch and go at Cape Town.
Yeah, we'll check your altitude.
691, Vicky Charlie.
And the other thing I want to ask you,
Just a little bit to the left.
Vicky Charlie, ground 129.
Yeah, so...
the other thing I wanted to ask you before I do that, don't we need like
Okay, we need to do, just do a turn to the left.
turn left?
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Are we turning left?
Because we can't go to the, otherwise we're going to go to the south.
Okay, we got to
So
stay here.
we need to stay in this area pretty much.
We need to tell them before then.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I'm not going to remember everything they say without writing it down.
Okay, so he's going to tell you,
Yeah, no,
alright,
squawk.
cleared inbound, round above 1,500 feet.
783, runway 19, clear for takeoff. The wind is 180 degrees at 15 knots.
Join report on the left downwind 19,
Takeoff runway 19.
and he will give you a score. So route inbound 1,500 feet, report left downwind 19. Those three things. Alright, we can turn towards the airport now, and then you can call them.
Call them now?
Yep.
Cape Town Tower, Foxtrot, November, good day.
Foxtrot, November, good day to you.
Foxtrot, November, requesting joining procedures for touch and go at Cape Town.
Foxtrot, November, do you have a flight plan?
Okay, just tell me your
Position.
where you are, yeah.
1,500 foot northern slopes of Buttery Hills.
Foxtrot, November.
Tucker 339, runway 19, you are clear to land. The
Let's turn to the right.
degrees 15 knots.
Good land runway 19 Tulka 3390 Juliet.
Not too steeper.
The day is Alpha
Again,
339.
Tucker 339. Thanks 639 behind the landing, Mango 800, line up runway 19 for meter section, echo behind.
Behind the landing, Mango into line up runway 19, echo behind, Link 639.
Foxtrot, November, are you operating on a flight plan or is just a normal VFR flight, no flight plan?
It's just a normal VFR flight, sir.
Foxtrot, November, aircraft type, point of departure.
Departed out of Morningstar, and we're a Sling 2 TC06, Zulu uniform, Foxtrot, November.
Foxtrot, November, just your aircraft type?
It's a Sling 2 TC06.
Okay, Foxtrot, November, information is Mike. The QNH is 1021, squawk 3207.
07, okay, you can say squawking 32.
Squawking 3207, QNH 1021, Foxtrot, November.
There we go, nice. Okay, route inbound.
Say that?
Say again?
Do we say that?
November, enter the CTO not above 1,500 feet, route for the airfield, joint report left-hand downwind for runway 19.
Okay.
Right, clear inbound, not above 1,500 feet, and we'll join report left downwind runway 19.
Foxtrot, November, traffic operating at the threshold of 34 is a Bell Jet Ranger.
Right, we'll keep looking for the traffic, Foxtrot, November. So you said cleared inbound, join report on the left downwind 19.
I heard the inbound.
Yeah.
Report left downwind. Okay, so I'm going to report when I'm downwind 19, right?
Yeah. And then he also said now with the last call there is helicopter traffic operating on the threshold of 34.
I didn't hear that.
That's it. Alright. When we fly in towards Cape Town, fly a little bit more to the right. There's two towers. There's the main control tower, and then there's a standby control tower which is now on the right hand side. And
the pilot's question, route north of threshold 19, report once you've crossed.
North of 19 and we'll report.
A little bit lower, eh?
15 is fine.
Okay, 339, Vicky Charlie, ground 121.9, good day to you.
Okay, Charlie 1219, good day, Tulka 339.
So yeah, when you're on downwind, you're going to say You don't have to say Captain Tower, you can just say left down, Foxtrot November, November, left downwind, 19.
19 from intersection, echo cleared for takeoff. The surface wind 180 degrees, 20 knots. Good day to you.
But I promise you,
19 from Echo, good day sir, link 6.
Where does the left downwind start? We're going to have to go to that side.
no, we stay in the middle. The thing is now, that's what I was saying is, there's two towers, there's a short tower, there's a high tower.
November, November, after the touch and go, confirm back to the Pottery Hills.
2,000 feet. 2,000 feet. Changing frequency.
Negative fuel request towards Kenilworth or Athlone.
Understood.
Yeah, there's two towers, there's a short tower and there's a high tower. We want to go towards the higher tower. That takes you more or less in the middle of the runway. Alright. Do you see all the main terminal buildings?
Yes.
And then to the left of it, I could see the one tower building, the higher tower building. So pretty much...
Not that one there.
Well, there's two. There's a higher one and then there's a... The higher one has a ball on the top. That's the one you want to fly to. But this heading we are now, so it's fine.
Not where the spinner's pointing.
A little bit more to the right. Yeah, the spinner's pointing to the actual control tower, but that's also fine. As long as you're in the middle of the runway,
Japan, the
that's fine.
210 degrees, 15 knots, report safe.
Land on distress, perfect. Running time is set.
Is this yours or mine?
That's yours, this is mine. Do you want to make them louder?
Ah.
So we'll check. There we go. I'll just put my volume slightly down. Check. Hello. We can slide one through, it's fine.
This, I heard the inbound.
But what I was going to say is I also get sometimes where it's like I know what I need to...
November, route directly for the left base, runway 19, report final.
Report direct left base, will report final, Foxtrot November.
So we're going directly to base now.
Yeah.
If we didn't go directly to base, I would have gone about there,
Yeah.
turned right.
Yeah.
Then I'd report I'm left downwind.
19.
19, eh?
Yes. So you see that other tower there in front of us?
Yes.
Just fly to the right of that, just so that we can fly around it, yeah. Put the lights on so that they can see us.
Which point do you... It's not too far, is it? Oh.
To turn downwind, or what? Or what do you mean?
We're switching on the landline.
No, I'm just doing it just for the fun of it.
Because it's a flapless landing, right? So it's only...
Fuel pump
on landing lights on,
yeah.
right?
I want to brief you on the landing quickly. So we're going to do a touch and go. So there's these two large rectangles, which is the touchdown zone. I want you to aim maybe just after that. Okay? If it's a full stop landing, then it's another story.
Where are these rectangles?
We'll sit just after the threshold, after the numbers. So a little bit more to the right.
Left down, Reben, hang on the ground, thank you.
Thank you, Reben, Tango, bye-bye.
Where does base start here?
Pretty much now on the base.
I can tell them at base?
He told us to report final. Fly left base, report final.
They didn't tell us to report base.
We can slowly start to descend to about 1,000 feet.
November, after the touch and go, runway 19, will be a right-hand turnout, routing Kenilworth, 1,500 feet.
You want to do it?
Foxtrot November, right-hand turnout, Kenilworth race course.
Not about 1,500 feet, Foxtrot
November.
What did you add?
I just added 1,500 feet or below. Alright, so let's descend to 1,000 feet. And fly a little bit more to the left because the wind is pushing us quite a bit to the right. Oops, nice and bumpy.
Foxtrot November, runway 19, you are clear the touch and go, the wind is 210 degrees, 12 knots.
Foxtrot November, cleared for touch and go.
Runway 19. Always say clear touch and go and then the runway in use. So we can fly towards the threshold so long.
Let's say final approach.
No, we don't have to say anything. We cleared you so you can touch down or land or whatever. You don't have to say anything again. see the threshold, the numbers, then there's a dashed block and another dashed block, and then there's a solid just before the runway crosses. You see that?
Where these crosses?
Well,
I'm keeping it here so I can see where these crosses are.
so there's one block, two block, and then the third block pretty much.
Oh, is that where you want me to go?
That's where you can see all the aircraft touches down. So with the touch and go, I want you to touch down there. Alright, just fly down, otherwise we're gonna stall in midair. Just fly down, keep the control steady. Fly down to the block, fly down, fly down. Oh, now I can start to hold it off, there you go. A bit of right rudder. Oops. Just hold it there. Alright, let's go. Rotate. Yeah. And then if it's a full stop and runway 19 is in use, we'll touch down just after echo to vacate up to Charlie.
Charlie,
Climb out. And if it's 01, it's the opposite. That's similarly what we did. And then we want to get to 400 feet as quickly as possible. And once at 400 feet and we are clear of the control tower, we can turn out.
we don't have to wait for there.
We can turn out a bit. They prefer us to turn out a bit earlier. So we can turn out now.
When do we tell them we're turning out?
They'll see us. They don't. Thing is, now you just fly. They told us Kenilworth, so we just fly out Kenilworth. Alright, so where's Kenilworth?
Kenilworth race course over there.
But part to the right, so that's where we must go to.
Turn already, eh? Looking at it.
That's fine.
That's the race course.
Yeah.
So that's what we head to, right?
Yeah, ball.
When you said right rudder, right? I thought we needed left rudder.
No.
And I pressed right rudder and made it.
No, because I felt we already had left rudder in, so that's why I straightened the aircraft out. Because it was 2-0, so it's coming from the right hand side. So just to... Let's climb at 80 knots or 90 knots. So leave the power full. Leave the power full.
Okay.
Pitch the nose up, there we go.
What's up?
Get a greater rate of climb.
That's what, 1-4?
1-5.
Foxtrot November, leaving the CTR via the Kenilworth area, broadcast the TIBA frequency, very good day to you.
Broadcast what?
TIBA frequency.
Foxtrot November, leaving the Kenilworth area, broadcasting TIBA.
Six for Estepart. Alright, we can level off here. So Kenilworth is pretty much a beam that gap there between the two mountains. Traffic in the Kenilworth area, Foxtrot November 1,500 feet, routing towards Kenilworth race course. We're about 2 miles to the east of the race course. Foxtrot November. So I can do maybe a freeway check. Fuel check.
Not for now.
Yeah, not really. Not close. 25 minutes. No. What's weird for me is the fact that we're actually still in the CTR, but already.
Did that the last time as well.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. So yeah, we're on 84, pretty much overheaded, and then we'll turn towards the coast. And where would you contact a support tower?
Contact Esther Plot just about here. It's just before the waterfront.
Yeah. Foxtrot November is now 1,400 feet over Tican over the race course. Routing north towards Esther Plot, Foxtrot November. Do, buddy. Okay, so you see Athlone Power Station right there? With the two chimneys?
Tipping.
Alright. And you see this big patch of land right here?
Yes.
That's called the Rondebosch Common, so when we're over that we can switch to Easter Power Tower.
Okay.
So I normally draw myself a line between Devil's Peak, Rondebosch Common, and Athlone Power Station. When you're pretty much in line with that, then we can
Hold again.
go to the Rondebosch Common.
On the Bosch Common.
Rondebosch Common, yeah.
This is Devil's Peak.
Devil's Peak, yeah.
Now you're talking to somebody who knows nothing about Cape Town. Lived there 4 years.
That's Newlands.
So we are now sitting, just trying to understand where we are.
Traffic 158 Foxtrot November 1,300 feet over the Rondebosch Common. Routing north towards Morningstar, switching 1256. Alright, we can call Eiselpad Tower.
Eiselpad Tower, Foxtrot November, good day.
Foxtrot November, good afternoon, go ahead.
Foxtrot November requesting to fly from Rondebosch to Bloberg Strand at 1,400 feet.
Foxtrot November, cleared inbound, maintaining 1,500 feet on QNH 1021, report outbound overhead replay.
Foxtrot November, 1,500 feet, will report outbound.
Replay.
Replay.
Alright, let's climb up to 15. Yeah, the replay. Yeah, the words are all in Afrikaans, so when you say it in English, it's...
Where's replay?
You see the river running there?
Where the Gamma is?
Yeah, and then just slightly to the north, it's just...
Foxtrot November, report your aircraft type.
Foxtrot November, it's a Sling 2, Tango Charlie 06.
Thank you.
Yeah, so just to the south of the Bloberg Strand area.
That big one there?
Yeah.
That's Flamingo Fly?
On the map it says the Red Flow Dam. Well, there it says the Red Flow Dam.
Stunning, eh? Pretty beautiful, eh? That landing was cuck, eh? I did so much of a better landing on Monday.
Yeah, but remember the wind is also...
Ah man, that was just cock.
I think flaring too soon, that's why I thought we fly down a bit more.
Doing way to see it.
But yeah. So yeah, you can see that's Red Flow Dam right there.
I see I noticed Flamingo Fly. So that's Rondebosch Common.
Yes. So you enter it via Red Flow Dam, past the airport, exit Rondebosch Common, and you enter again Rondebosch Common, Red Flow Dam, and then Morningstar. Got a nice ground speed there, 120 knots.
give a course in
Oh, what's a good?
a course?
No, you must know where you are.
Foxtrot November, continue Tiba now, 125.8, good day.
Foxtrot November, outbound, reach the dam, continuing in T-Bar. Thank you very much. Well, I know where I live.
Traffic 158, Foxtrot November, 1,500 feet just to the north of Ribeiro Dam. Routing north along the coast and then up towards Morningstar, Foxtrot November. Alright, now I want you to look here. We are technically inside Cape Town CTR. So I want you to wait until we are pretty much a beam Eden on the bay and so on before we turn towards Morningstar.
Gonna keep to 1,500 foot.
Yep. Just set the power back to 5,000. Can turn out towards Morningstar.
Partly before Eden.
Yeah. Just as long as you are well outside of the CTR.
If I don't hear a message properly, do I say repeat? Or do I
You can say again.
say again?
Say what you did make out or hear or whatever, and then. But like I said, it's four things they're going to say. You're going to say a squawk, and then they're going to tell you you're clear to route inbound. Down above 1,500 feet, that's number 2, and then number 3 is joint report, either right down with 01 or left down with 19. Towards Morningstar.
Then we change frequency after the railway line, right?
Yep, yeah, just before the railway line now. So you have to anticipate what they're going to say. That's a big thing. As soon as you can do that, then now you know they're going to say pretty much this. I'm going to be cleared inbound, 19. Jacob. They might throw you something, cleared inbound, fly a straight base or whatever. But they won't tell you anything weird or anything strange or anything, Oh, those birds are on the way. Holy shit balls.
Morning, South traffic, Foxtrot November, final approach, runway 20, full stop.
Oh, let's fly the aircraft. Woohoo! Leap and logistics. Doesn't matter, I can start to fly down now. There we go.
Traffic at Special Northeast, Oscar Delta Unit Charlie 172, half a mile to the west of Palma, 2,000 feet routing north, frequency 124
Let's fly down more, fly down. Oh, now I can start to hold it off, keep your aircraft nice and straight with your rudder, it's a bit of right rudder. Fly down a bit more. There you go, you've got it now. Go. There we go.
That was fun.
Told you.
It was perfect and it wasn't. Looked good for about 2 seconds.
No, it's actually nice.
Traffic, Delta Uniform Oscar's overhead. And we'll be descending on the dead side for runway 20, Delta Uniform Oscar.
Yeah, summer it's like this every day. I said summer it's like this every day.
Oh.
Left and right and up and down. And
You have to fly, you can't.
yeah.
Morning, South traffic, Foxtrot November, vacated runway 20.
Alright, Roger, let's go back.
International.
Roger, Dodger.
It's on international.
Yeah.
You know what? All learning. Everything learning.
Yeah, man. The thing is, he'll get it. This is normal. This is, I mean...
Delta Uniform Oscar, crosswind 20.
Just write down what they're going to say, most likely.
That's what I did the last time. I got this little book.
Yeah.
Okay. And I put Q. I put just the first letter already before they did it. As they were telling me.
Left hand down, 20.
What they're going to say pretty much inbound, maybe left downwind or base or final, and the Q and the S for the squawk and Bob's uncle.
Pocket,
yeah, actually let's pocket on the taxiway and then we can just move both in, because I don't think anyone is flying again.
Help you. I wanted
you'll do it 2 or 3 times and by then you'll know what they're going to say.
I wanted to say to you, invite you and your wife for supper.
Yeah.
I got to show you this one.
Stop about here.